Alright, that should just about do it. Good evening, everyone. This is the 1KEV with the Westcumb 2-meter net. This net meets every Monday night at about 2000 hours or so. This is a social net, but please direct just if you wanted to go to the website, club website, www.westcumb.ca, www.whiskey echo Sierra Tango Charlie. I'm going to pause for reset the repeaters. My call is Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor. My name is Kevin, Kilo Echo Victor, India November, and I'm located in Amherst. We'd like to say hello and good evening to all the scanner listeners. We do have a couple faithful ones, so we'll say good evening to you guys. I'll take a standby now for anyone that would like to check in.
V1 ZS, Boss, V1 Kilo Whiskey. 1 Zulu Sierra.
Whiskey Alpha Bravo.
Echo 9, Delta Whiskey Juliet.
V1 Juliet Echo Whiskey through Echo Link.
Alright, well I guess we're going to start right there. V1 Juliet Echo Whiskey through the Echo Link. You come on in, 1KV.
V1KV, V1JW, Kevin, you could have took the other ones on there. No big panic, buddy. Sounds like you're gonna have a good net there. Anyhow, it's always a privilege to get in on to them, and we'll say 7-3s, and we'll be monitoring, and hope you have a real good net, and everybody has a good evening. Like say good evening to everybody on frequency, even the scanner listeners too, because like I said, there's always enjoyment, and never know when this system is needed. So anyhow, 7-3s all, enjoy your evening.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jason. Thanks for calling in there, checking in with us there tonight. Do appreciate it, and have yourself a great evening there as well. So back up to the top of the list, we'll call in Al, V1ZS, V1KEV. Good evening, Al. Come on in.
V1KV on the Monday Night Net, V1ZS. Good evening, Kevin, and good evening all the others. I just turned the radio on here, Kevin. Did you bring up the New Brunswick link?
I probably didn't. I must be still looking at an older procedures paper here that I got. Well, it's on through the email, but I don't. I don't see it there actually, Al. Yeah, if you don't mind, do you want to bring it up for me, and just give me the number there, and I'll take it down.
Yeah, the up number is 102 pounds, and down number is 103 pounds. So you want to stand by? I'll bring it up. There you are, sir. We'll be standing by and waiting for the rest of the net. 1ZS clear.
Yeah, okay, very good, Al. Thanks for coming in there and giving us a check-in, and thanks for bringing up the New Brunswick side of things there. Yeah, I jotted it down here on this paper. I'll bring it down there at the end. Thanks, Al. 7-3. Have a great evening. Let's call in Jerry, V1KW, V1KEV. Come on in.
Westcumb net from BE1 Kilo Whiskey, Sackville. Yeah, a very good evening, Kevin, and good evening to everybody on the net. And good evening to any scanner listeners who happen to be around tonight. Anyway, I couldn't make it to the online meeting this month, but we're tied up with a previous commitment there that took the time. Anyway, we plan on getting in on the next one, and we got we're as I mentioned, we're in Sackville. We got the cottage all closed up and moved home. Stayed a little bit longer than we did last year, but boy, oh boy, that weather for the first half of October was it almost nailed us down to the cottage. It kept us going for a few extra weeks. But anyway, we hung in as long as we could, but now we're back to normal, and man, oh man, the weather does bounce up and down, but we enjoy the weather no matter what it is. And the 1YH in the background here says hi to everybody on the net as well. And that's it from here, Kevin. Have a good net. We'll be hanging around listening for a while anyway. So everybody take care. BE1 KEV in the Westcumb net from BE1 Kilo Whiskey.
Yeah, okay, very good there, Jerry. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there, and we'll say hi to Kay there in the background as well, and we'll put her down for her check-in there. And no problem on the meeting there, and hopefully we'll see you for the December one there. Sounds good. And yeah, it's always a sad day, I guess, when you got to close up the campers and the cottages there for the summer. Anyway, next year though, it'll be good again. Thanks again. Have yourself a great evening there and a great week there too, Jerry. All right, let's call in Robert, B1RMJ, B1KEV. Good evening, Rob. Come on in. Yeah, okay, very good, Rob. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there with us tonight. And yeah, I can only imagine you probably got a few things on the go there for sure. Thanks again, Rob, 7-3, and have yourself a great evening there as well. And a great week coming up. Okay, next on my list I think is V1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo, I think it is. V1KEV. Come on in.
VE1KEV, VE1 Whiskey Alpha Bravo. Not too much to report. Just saw the net was going on, and I decided I wanted to check in. So I'll give you another bean for the pot, as they say. So keep it nice and short so the other ones can get in. So VE1WAB, clear and listening.
Yeah, very good, Adam. I'm glad you checked in with us. I'm glad to hear you there for sure, and you can come in anytime there. And 7-3. And have yourself a great evening and a great rest of the week. Let's go over to Sackville and bring Dave in. BE9DWJ, V1KEV. Come on in.
V1KEV, V9DWJ. Evening to you, Kevin, and everyone on the Westcumb net this evening. It's been a kind of a wet day over in Sackville, but we didn't get any of that white stuff, so we're quite thankful for that. They got some up northern New Brunswick, but I guess it's not going to be around too long, maybe this time. Something to look forward to, though. Anyway, we don't have to mow the lawn anymore. We did mow it in November this year, so that's almost a record, I think. Anyway, thanks for calling me in, Kevin. Doing a great job as always. VE1KEV, VE9DWJ.
Yeah, okay, very good, Dan. Well, thank you very much for coming in, giving us a check in there tonight. And yeah, it was a soggy old day, that's for sure. We were in Moncton there all day, and it was wet up there as well. But I did see some stuff on Facebook there, some snow all around. So anyway, thankfully we didn't get it. But I imagine it will be soon. And did I hear temperatures like getting down to like low as like -9 or feels like -9 or something? Boy, I'll tell you, it's going to be chilly there maybe in the morning. 7-3 Dave, and take care with 7, and we'll hopefully hear you again. Have a great evening and a great rest of the week. And that looks like the bottom of that part. Call in some more. My call is Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. My name is Kevin. Come on in.
Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo India Charlie.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Sierra Mike.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor. Play it, Whiskey. Victor Echo 1, Alpha Sierra.
Well, I might have missed one or two in there, but I think I got pretty well all of them. Let's over to the island. VY2 Golf Foxtrot, V1 Kilo Echo Victor. Come on in, George.
Good evening, Kevin. Everybody in the net. I'm calling through Charlottetown. I drove back from Kentville today, and it was a horrible drive. Rain, and when we got to the island here, of course, it was getting dark, and that made it even worse. But traveling there, I saw you coming up on APRS every now and again. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll look forward to the net next Monday. Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot.
Oh, okay, very good, George. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there, and good that you made it back to the island. And yeah, the old sky was weird coming across the marsh there tonight. There was a rainbow over to the up there, and then part of it was sun and a lot of gray and some rain, and it was a weird one there for sure. But anyway, glad to hear that you made it back to the island. And 7-3, thanks for the check-in. Have a great week there too. Let's call in our buddy Joe, VY2 Juliet Charlie, V1 KEV. Come on in, Joe.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you, Kev. Good hi to George there. If George could have caught up to me, could have put his car right in the container, and I could have made his trip more pleasant there. Strap that Toyota down in the container, and he jump in the cab with me. Anyway, yeah, hi to everybody else coming up behind us there. The only two I know are real good is Frank and Terry there. I think I know the rest of them too, but not as well. Don't think I've met any boys there, but anyway, yeah, I just was outside rigging up another antenna for the truck there, but I got a longer one, brand new too, but it's no better than that little short fella, so I'm going to try it tomorrow though just to see, but that there little short one, I guess, is probably the best I'm going to get for a while. It's awful hard to order and stuff, right now everything is backed up so bad that you can't order anything. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Kev, and thanks for calling us in. Have a good rest of the net. And I'm on 80 meters here on the FT8 just for a few minutes, and then I want to run back upstairs. So I'll listen to your net, and I'll do this FT8, and I'll go back up and watch a little TV with Tracy there. So good evening to you, and good evening everybody on the net. V1KV, VY2JC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joe. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there tonight, as always, and okay on all the rest there in FT8, and yeah. Maybe if you're still around after the net, maybe we'll try to hook up with you. 7-3, Joe. Have a good trip there tomorrow. Let's go to the beach and call in Jimmy, V1JBL, V1KEV. Come on in, Jim.
V1KEV and the Westcumb net, V1JBL. Good evening, Kevin. Everybody on frequency. It's Joe before me. And Joe, I see the repeater's off air again. It seems to be off more than it's on lately, but I see it went out again at just after, looks like 7 o'clock there. It went out again there. So, let's see now, 6:30. Like 6:30 went off again. So, anyways, yeah, not too much going on here, Kevin. Of course, I was in town today. Everybody got the emails about all the equipment that Bob had, and it's all online on the website there. I've sold more than half of it today, and I was actually in town delivering all over town to different places. A lot of that equipment there. So we sold, like I say, more than half it. So not too much left as far as radios. There's a 2-meter, there's an HF break, and another 2-meter, I think. But anyways, and a few odds and ends, but most of the radios are gone. So anyways, appreciate everybody taking part in that. And of course, they say, as we know, half it goes to the pub and half it goes to the family. So we'll look after that later on here. So anyways, that's it from here. Have yourself a good net, Kevin. We'll be listening along here. The 1KEV from the 1JBL.
Can I come back in just for a sec, Kevin?
Yes, absolutely, Joe, yeah. And I was just going to make a comment that I tried to get onto the website as well, and it wasn't letting me for some reason. So I don't know, maybe if you were doing stuff, and maybe that's why it wasn't letting me, or maybe you were doing a reboot, Jim, or something. But, I mean, I'll try again after a bit, but anyway, I wasn't able to get on, just to let you know. Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Just a quick one for Jim there. I unplugged the wires X because I can't check into this net here when the repeater's on, especially if it's in use. If someone's using it, then it just blocks out my 2-meter radio because both antennas are in the yard here. That's why it's off tonight. But thanks for the reminder, though. VY2JC Claire.
Yeah, okay, very good there, Jim. Or Joe, sorry. And go ahead, Jimmy, if you wanted to comment there.
No, that's fine. And yeah, now I know why it went off there. Yeah, it was at 7:18, Joe. Yeah. So anyways, okay. No, I just wanted to remind you just in case there's something else going on there. So good to know. 7-3.
Yeah, okay, very good. And I assume that the website is probably okay to go into, I'm sure. So anyway, like I say, I'll check it out there after. Okay, 7-3, Jimmy, and have a great week there, and thanks for the check-in there. Let's call in Ron, V1BIC from V1KEV. Come on in, Ron.
Victor Echo 1 KEV from VE1BIC. Yeah, Ron here in Amherst. Yeah, I thought you had missed me there because I think I was in before Jim there. I got the old Bob radio here, the 7250 that DR had. Thank you to Jim JBL for reprogramming it, putting my call sign in and everything. So I noticed the level was really low, well, down a couple of steps, so I turned that up a little bit in the programming. I just sent Jim an email. I noticed he was really low on his, so I'm not sure what's going on there. His audio level is about half what everybody else's is. Anyway, that's about all I have from here. Thanks for doing the net there, Kevin. We'll chat with you later. VE1KEV, VE1BIC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Ron. And yeah, you sound good there tonight. No problems there for sure. 7-3, have a great rest of the evening there and a great week coming up. Let's call in Frank, the V1FSM, V1KEV. Come on in, Frank.
V1KV, V1FSM. Good evening, Kevin. The Westcumb site is up. I'm on there now, so it is working the web page. That's the one you're talking about. No real traffic to pass. Just figure we pop in and say hello. It's been a very long and interesting day, so we'll turn it back over to you. V1KV, V1FSM.
Yeah, okay, very good. Well, thanks, Frank, for coming in there. And yeah, I can only imagine, yeah, okay, it came up for me as well. I can only imagine for sure what kind of day it was. So glad to hear you there tonight. Have a great rest of the evening there and a great week there as well. V1FSM, V1KEV. Let's head over to Sackville and call in Praveen, V9PKV from V1 Kilo Echo Victor. Come on in.
VE1KEV, this is Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor, Praveen from Sackville. Not much traffic. I was the recipient of one of the small things that VE1TR had passed on to the club, and I'm using that power supply right now. Jim, if you are listening to it, this is the power supply being used, the DM330MB power supply that I got from you today. Thank you very much for getting it to me, and really appreciate it. 70 feet to all.
Oh, very good, Praveen. Yeah, well, thank you very much for the check-in there tonight. And sounding good there as usual, and have a great evening and a great week. And thanks for the check-in. All right, let's call in Eric, V1 Juliet Whiskey, V1 Kilo Echo Victor.
Good evening, Kevin, and everybody. That got a good net going there so far. Yeah, well, I looked at some of Jim's stuff, and I passed on it to a friend that was looking for possibly a fusion radio, and the 7250. He went and looked a few minutes after I sent him the email with the link, and he said it was gone already. So that's a good radio. That's what I'm talking on right now. They're a very good little radio for in the shack. Not all the bells and whistles are out in the car, but a perfect radio for in the shack where you don't need APRS and all the other stuff. They're a great shack radio for me. And it doesn't have the detachable face. It doesn't have APRS. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it does fusion, does all the other stuff. And I like it. It's a good little radio. Even got a nice front-firing, good sounding speaker. So whoever got it, I think every one of the guys said they got it. Should be a good radio. Other than that, not too much else from here, I don't think. Been playing FT8 today. Made a bunch of contacts on FT8 and just picking away at some of the awards that I get for working them. So other than that, not too much that I can think of this evening. Just enjoying the net with interest. V1JW.
Yeah, okay, very good, Eric. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there. 7-3 for now, and yeah, have a great evening there and a great week, rest of the week. Let's call in Terry, V1 Alpha Sierra, V1KV. Come on in.
VE1KEV, VE1 Alpha Sierra, now mobile. I had an antenna problem in the house, so just whipped out here to the car. Say good evening to everyone that's checking into the net or has checked into the net. One comment on there's low-level white clouds moving very fast across the harbor, and the sky is bright with the moon. Anyway, have a good evening, Kevin, and thanks for looking after the net. Back to net.
Yeah, okay, very good, Terry. Yeah, I know you sounded good coming in. I heard you there when you checked in there with us, but anyway, okay. Good to hear you there, and thanks for the check-in, 7-3, and have yourself a great evening there and a great rest of the week. And that is the bottom of that list. Anybody else that would like to check in to the Westcumb Monday Night Net? Memorial Rick Sullivan, V1KV.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo, Kilo.
Big Tango Victor.
For Yankee B, Delta Foxtrot Golf.
Victor Echo 1, Bravo Tango Charlie.
Victor Alpha 1, Bravo India Lima Portable.
Echo 1, Whiskey India November.
All right, there's a good crew right there. I guess we'll bring in this portable, VA1 Bravo India Lima, V1KEV. Come on in.
VE1KEV, VA1BIL Portable. Good evening, Kevin, and everybody else on the net. Just arrived up here in Spring Hill today and using the little handheld here, the FT70 here in the shack here for the net there. So not much to say. Looking forward to spending a week here up in Cumberland County. 7-3 to everybody. VA1BIL.
Okay, well, very good. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there tonight, and please take care. Be careful out there in the county of Cumberland. Hi, hi. 7-3, thanks for the check-in. Have a great evening there, and a great week. Let's go back up to the top of the list and call in VE9 Mike Tango Victor, V1KV. Come on in, Mike.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor. I think Gordon was in there before me there. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie. But just want to check in there, no traffic. Just have a good net there. And on Tuesday nights there for the meeting, the meeting you have online there with Google Meet, we have our regular card message handling and procedure net there, so it's only last about 7:30, so maybe after that I can join in, but I'll have to have a look there if I get all the credentials and whatever I need to join in your meeting there, Kevin. So yeah, back to you. I heard Gordon in there before me there, VE9GC. Thank you. Have a good net. VE1KEV, VE9MTV.
Alrighty, well, thank you very much, Mike, for the check-in there tonight, and yeah, I missed Gord altogether there, so I got him down here. Thanks for that. Have a great evening there, and a great week coming up. Let's call in Gordon. Sorry, I missed you. V9 Golf Charlie, V1KEV. Come on in.
V1KEV with the net, V9GC. Good evening there, Kevin, and all on frequency, and thanks, Mike. Yeah, I got covered up in the last go-round, and I thought, oh, well, must have got covered up again. It happens. No particular traffic, Kevin, and kind of a damp, rainy old evening out this way, plus 5 degrees, so that's not too bad. I just wanted to thank you and Mike Zulu Bravo for keeping me company there last Monday. You didn't know, I didn't bother picking up the mic. I was enjoying listening to you guys chat about putting the new rig in or the new to you rig or whatever in the Jeep, and all the wonderful things kept me. You were, I think, probably about 4 or 5 clicks ahead of me on the highway, and of course you pulled off in the Amherst area, and I kept motoring down towards Thurl. But anyway, it was fun listening to you fellows, and I really didn't have anything to add to the conversation, so I figured I wouldn't butt in. Anyway, thank you for doing the net. Thank you for calling me in. And Mike, if you're still listening, thanks for the relay, so to speak. Back to you there, Kevin. V1KEV, VE9GC.
Yeah, okay, very good, Gordon. V9GC from V1KEV. Good to hear you there tonight. And okay on keeping you company there the other day there. Yeah, we're gathering up the pieces. I just waiting on a bracket there for my antenna there, and the bracket that I currently had, it just wasn't. It was a little bit different from the last model of Jeep that I had. So anyway, hopefully this one here that's supposed to come this week, I believe. So we'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we can make it work. Kind of missing the radio in the mobile. So 7-3, Charlie. Have yourself a great evening and a great week coming up. Let's head her back down. Call in VE1 Bravo Kilo. Charlie, V1 KEV, come on in.
VE1BK here, saying good evening to everybody on frequency, and thank you for letting me say a few words this evening. Oh, in downtown Pugwash right here now, it's dark. How do you suppose that came about? Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, I was just sitting here, I have ham radio and drumsticks and stuff, and I've also got a bit of always have had an interest in the U.S. Civil War, and years ago I got a book given to me, The History of the Battle of Gettysburg, and well, I think this is probably about the 4th or 5th time in the last number of years that I've actually read the Battle of Gettysburg. And in fact, I had a couple occasions where I got to actually go there and walk the field. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with having versatility in what you're interested in. Everybody have a good night, and if you're driving, drive home safely, and if you're walking, walk safely. And if you're crawling, watch out that a cow or a bull or something doesn't walk on your hand. VE1BK is sitting here listening to everybody, and everybody have a really, really good night and stay safe for you and your families. 73.
Okay, very good, Charlie. Yep, you got to be careful of them cows and bulls, that's for sure. 7-3, have a great evening there and a great week coming up. It's always good hearing you there as well. Let's call in VE1 Delta Fox Golf. I think it's Doug. Come on in, V1 KV.
DY2 Delta Foxtrot Golf over here on the island. Just Evan here. Just wanted to wish everyone a wonderful evening. Hope everyone had a wonderful day and have a better day tomorrow. So 73 from DY2 DFT.
DY2, okay. Sorry, I didn't realize you were on the island. I missed that part. DY2 Delta Fox Golf. Okay, very good. 7-3, thanks for the check-in, and have a great evening there. Let's call in Brendan, VE1 Bravo Tango Charlie, V1 KV. Come on in.
Bidner got it right.
KEV, VE1 BTC. Well, very good evening there, Kev. Good evening to all the other assembled multitude here, and yes, sir, sound like a good night. Sound a little bit windy at my QTH here. It's I get 9 degrees and windy, and yeah, just right after I was talking to you there on Messenger, I happened to stumble across your phone number and a bunch of other people's phone numbers and emails that I didn't know I had. But anyway, yeah, we're just updating our list here, and for anyone out there that's a Canewarn member and they're interested in taking part of net control for if we ever have an activation at some point, just drop me a line there. And yeah, it'd be an awful strange sight to see cows and bulls going around to different homes, Christmas caroling, and kidnapping the neighbors, but I think that's a fantasy. Anyway, Kev, we won't keep you. We'll let you get back to the net there. We'll say 73 to you and Judy and the kids there. VE1 Kilo Echo Victor, VE1 BTC. We're off and clear. 7-3, Cap.
Yeah, okay, very good. 7-3, buddy. You take her easy. Have a great evening and a great week, and we'll hear you on one of them morning wake me up next. Thanks for the check-in. Let's head her on down to the city, I believe. E1WIN, V1 KEV. Come on in, Pete.
Good evening, Kevin. Good evening, all. Yeah, we're just talking on our new PTT 1000s. I've had them for a while, but
Adam, who checked in earlier, VE1WAB was over helping me out getting them programmed and stuff, so we're all good to go. So, yeah, I looked at some of the stuff that Bob had on the, that Jim had of Bob's stuff on the site there, but I was looking at the antenna that was on the roof, but I think that probably is sold. I haven't looked at the website lately, so. Other than that, Kevin, we'll look forward to talking to everybody next week and getting ready for the next club meeting coming up in December. So back to net control.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter, yeah. I think the antenna is gone. Yeah, the comment, yeah, it is sold. I'm probably the only one. Even the mobile one, I guess, is sold. And Jimmy's 6-meter vertical is gone as well. So, yeah, looks like all the antennas are gone, Pete. And I just come to my thoughts here. I remember seeing a tower for sale on Facebook. I don't know if, I think he's asking 150, I think, or something like that. I don't know if you're a member of some of them buy, sell, and trades on Facebook or not, but anyway, I remember seeing a tower there, and I remember you were talking about wanting to get one for the cottage, so if you hadn't already, I remember seeing one there, and it was just recently, like a day or two ago, so chances are it's probably still there. Might be at the Radio Shack type, maybe, if I remember correctly. Anyway, 7-3, thanks for the call and the check-in. Have a great week. That's the bottom of that list. Anybody else that would like to check in to the Monday Night Westcumb Net? My call is Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor. My name is Kevin.
Victor Echo 1 Alpha Juliet Foxtrot.
Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Alpha 1, Mike Delta, portable.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet, Charlie, Tango.
2 Bravo, go.
All right, good crew there. And I do have a portable in there. VE1 Mike, oh dear, Mike Popeyes. Mike Delta, I believe it is. V1 KV, come on in.
VE9ADV. Disconnected.
Checking in from Dartmouth, say hello. Thanks for doing the net. Nothing to report here. A little bit cool and windy. And I'll turn it back to you. Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta, 7-3.
Okay, very good. Victor Alpha 1, Mike Delta, V1 KV. Very good. Thank you for the check-in there, and have yourself a great evening and a great rest of the week. Okay, let's go back up to the top and call in Victor Echo 1, Charlie, Kilo November, CKN, V1 KV.
V1 KV, V1 CKN, name here is Andy. Don't have much to report. Nice to see that quite a few guys working the different repeaters. I was just working in the shack and I thought I would check in. Thank you again for hosting the net. V1 CKN.
Yeah, okay, very good, Andy. Well, thank you very much for coming in, giving us a check-in there. 7-3, have yourself a great evening and a great rest of the week. And then we got, I missed a letter in there. It's Juliet Fox. I'm pretty sure you're VE1 with the Juliet and a Fox in it. Come on in.
VE1 Alpha Juliet Foxtrot. How copy, Kevin?
There you are. Yes, you come on in there. Yep, sounding good there.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Actually, just into your net via UHF through Sugarloaf. So I'm on 4489er25, listening to 4489er25. And figured anything that mentions Memorial of Rick Sullivan's worth checking into. So good evening all. And no, nothing really else here, Kevin. Gord here, south of Moncton. VE1AJF, over.
Oh, very good, Gord. Yeah. Sounds good, and yeah, very good to hear you there. 7-3, have a great evening there and a great rest of the week as well, and sounding good. Let's call in Paul, VE9 Papa Alpha Lima, V1KEV. Come on in.
Yeah, V1KEV, this is V9PAL. How you doing there, Kevin, and everybody else there, and Jean-Claude coming up? Yeah, not much going on here, 6 degrees. Started on packet there, and TV there is teaching me some of the ropes there. Pretty well know some of the commands anyway. Know enough to, at least to get a message out there. But anyway, you guys all have a great week and take care of yourselves. V9PAL.
Oh, that's great, Paul. Yes, sir. So is there a bunch of you guys kind of hanging out and doing package stuff, or what's the deal? You got a separate antenna and all that for that too, Paul? Over.
Yeah, I'm running it off a separate antenna. It's not as tall as the one I'm talking on now, but good enough to do just the packet, just to learn it until I really know how to do it. And yeah, there's about, I think there's about 6 or 7 or 8 of us there that's doing it there. We have a Zoom meeting there. I think it's once a month, or once or twice a month. So I mean, no, starting to learn it. Look, it's fun, but it's complicated, the commands and that. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Over to you there.
Good stuff, Paul. That's great. Okay, 7-3. Well, hopefully I'll have to catch up with you guys there some evening there. I'm in here and I'll fire mine up and connect up there. Have a great evening and a great week there as well. Let's head over to the island and call VY2 Kilo Whiskey, V1KV. Come on in, Joel.
V1KEV in the Westcumb net. This is VY2KW. Good evening, Kevin. And good evening to Paul there. Just walked in the store. And Jean-Claude and heard Brendan on there a while ago. And everybody else has checked in. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Anyway, it's wet here and a little cool on the island. We got 8 degrees, but it's been raining most of the day here. So anyway, luckily we don't have the kind of rain and flooding and stuff like that that's going on out west there right now. But I feel bad for the people that are flooded out of their homes and communities. It's terrible to hear. But anyway, we don't have quite nothing quite that bad here. Anyway, thanks for doing the net there, Kevin, and hope everybody has a great week. 7-3. VU1 KEV VY2KW.
Yeah, okay, very good, Joel. Yep. Thanks for the check-in there with us tonight, and have yourself a great evening and a great week coming up. Yeah, I seen my buddy Jamie. He's out west driving a log truck or whatever, and there was some snow where he was at, and he was doing a live video thing or whatever, and yeah, it was an 18-wheeler that went sideways on one of the roads or whatever, so it blocked up some traffic. But yeah, we're not looking forward to that stuff, that's for sure, and hopefully it'll stay away a little bit longer. Anyway, have a great evening, Joel. 7-3. Let's call in Jean-Claude, V9JCT, V1KV. Come on in.
Yeah, good evening to you, Kevin, and good evening to all on net, Paul and Joel and the whole crew. Yeah, not much to report. Yeah, talking about snow. I've seen some picture also. They were not from out west. They were from up north New Brunswick. Yeah, Edmonton area, Saint-Quentin, Ketchwick, all those. Yeah, white all over. Well, that's the way. That's the way it goes at this time of the year, I guess. Anyway, with that, we'll say 7-3 to all, and back to net control. Thanks for doing the net, Kevin. V9JCT.
Yeah, okay, very good, Jean-Claude. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there, and have yourself a great evening and a great week coming up. You were mentioning northern New Brunswick, that's right. Yeah, I wonder if that was in Vern's neck of the woods. I haven't heard him check in yet, so hopefully he will with us there. 7-3 for now. VY2 Bravo Golf, V1KV. Come on in.
Bravo Golf here. Good morning, Kevin.
or good evening, Kevin. Sorry. Just haven't checked in here for a while, and thought I'd throw my 2 cents worth in there. Just down here at the shack right at the moment doing a few things, and heard everybody on here. I haven't checked in here in a while, so I can take the opportunity. Nice to hear everybody on there. It's a little cool, a little dampish over here in Charlottetown, but oh well, it's going to improve. I see the weather's a little better, but cooler. Oh well, it is what it is. It's November. Nothing to report, just thought I'd check in. VY2 Bravo Golf.
Okay, VY2 Bravo Golf from V1KEV. Very good, Brian. Thank you for the check-in there with us tonight. We're just looking at your QRZ page. Very nice. 7-3, have a great evening and a great rest of the week. Maybe we should call in Vern. Vern, if you're in, come on. If you're there, come on in. V1KEV.
V1KEV, net control. You copy me okay, Kevin? V9VES.
Yep, you take her away, Vern. Tell me how much snow you got up there, my friend. V1KEV.
USL. Yeah, I didn't think you heard me. I called 2 or 3 times, and I thought I was bringing up something with this FT3 here. And when I'm laying down here, I usually, most of the time, I don't say portable because I'm horizontal portable. So I don't say portable, but I could, I guess, if I'm using the portable. Anyhow, I just found it a little while ago where the hole says, that mic printed beside it, the small hole in the side of the thing, the grill, and I'm talking mostly into that small hole where it says mic, so we're trying that out tonight. Anyhow, Kev, no problem. The only thing is we got an upgrade coming for this thing, and we're going to try that and see what we think of it. So, as far as snow goes, not a flake of snow, Kev. A lot of rain. I don't know if it's still raining out there or not. It was earlier, and it may be still raining out there. Anyhow, Kev, nice to hear you doing that. Doing a fantastic job as usual. Nice to hear your melodious tones at the mic, that's for sure. Anyhow, we just wish all fine, outstanding, upstanding him on frequency, a great evening, and a fantastic wake-up call tomorrow. 7-3s to all, 88s to ladies, a special greeting to the scanner, and a shortwave vector to return it back to you. VE1KEV, net control, Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha, Vern the big area, Tragedy Shiloh. 7-3s all around, 7-3s, Ken, Kev, thanks for doing that and putting up with our foolishness again. 7-3s, bye-bye.
Very good, Vern. Yeah, we do appreciate your check-in. That's for sure. We like to hear from you there. So good to keep an ear on for you. Yeah, I missed you all the times. I guess you must have been getting stomped on there, or I find when your antenna is horizontal and we're all vertical, that it must be just kind of skipping across the mountains, and we're missing you there. Hi. 7-3, Vern. Take care and have a great evening there and a great rest of the week. V9VEA, V1KEV. That's the bottom of that list. Anybody else that would like to check in to the Monday Night Westcumb Net, Rick Sullivan's Memorial? My call is Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor. My name is Kevin.
PTT on this thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't really...
VE1HUL.
We'll go from there. 7-3s, Kev. Bye-bye.
V10ZY.
Okay, we got 2 more. And okay, Vern, we did catch that there, by the way, as well. 7-3, take her easy. Down to Turtle area, V1HUL, V1KV. Good evening, Dave. Come on in.
Good evening, Kevin, and all those on the net. And sorry to cut you off there, Vern. I thought you were done. Kevin was asking for more callers, so I didn't catch you until after I unteed there. So, anyway, sorry if I cut you off. Anyways, kind of a wet, windy, wild day here for a while in Truro. The rain appears to have stopped at the present time, and we're at 6 degrees. But boy, it's 14 degrees, and we got, according to my weather station, we got 20 millimeters, and a couple of times we had gusts up into the 20-kilometer-an-hour range. So wind not that bad, but boys, rain, and that. So, but supposed to be better tomorrow, and so far that nasty four-letter word is staying away from us. So keep our fingers crossed it stays away for a lot longer. They can keep it in Cape Breton and northern New Brunswick for sure. And thank goodness we didn't have the rains they did out in BC. Yeah, that was pretty crazy there. Saw pictures of the Coquihalla Highway there with parts of it washed completely away, and Merritt there, that's the town is literally underwater. So thank goodness we didn't have that. Anyways, Kevin, that's enough of my ramblings for this evening. I'm coming to you via VE1 WRC, and we'll say 7-3 to yourself and all those on the net, and everybody have a great week. And we'll turn it back to you. VE1 HUL, over.
Yeah, okay, very good, Dave. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there with us this evening, and okay, on the washouts and stuff, I'll have to take notice to see if I can't find some of those pictures. Sounds bad as far as the washouts out west, yeah. Anyway, 7-3, have a great evening and a great rest of the week as well. And thanks again for the check-in. Let's call in Miles, V10ZY, V1KEV. Come on in, Miles.
Good evening, Kevin. Good evening to all on board. I don't get to check in too often. Heard the net going there this evening, so we snuck it on the 70 centimeter side. I can only access 9.7 when it's linked up, and it's kind of scratchy. And the 70 centimeter side seems to be not so scratchy. I don't know why that is, but we're coming to you on the back door, I guess. Hopefully you hear us all right. No traffic, just another quarter in the can, but nice to be able to check in and hear everybody. We've been listening. Not much else to add. I hope everybody had a great day and a better day tomorrow. VE1KEV, V10ZY.
Okay, well, very good, Miles. Well, thank you very much for the check-in there tonight. Yeah, you sound great. Both you guys, you and Dave, both sounded great there tonight as well. And 7-3, have a great evening, Miles, and hopefully we'll hear you again. And have a great week there as well. Coming up. That's the bottom of that list. Anybody else that would like to check into the Monday Night Westcumb Net? My call is Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor, and the name is Kevin.
Victor Echo 9, Juliet Romeo Papa.
VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Alrighty, two more there. V9 Juliet Romeo Papa. V1KV. Come on in there, Jim.
V1 KEV, V9 JRP. Good evening, Kevin. I just heard your melodious voice there. I was sitting back here playing on the computer. I figured, oh, there's a first familiar sound, so figured I'd better toss my hat in the ring. Back to you, Kevin.
There you go. I'm glad you come in there. It's nice hearing you there for sure. I like it when you guys check into the net here. Very good. Have a great evening, 7-3, and have a great rest of the week there as well, Jim. And my buddy Mike, V1 Zulu Bravo, V1KV. I was wondering if you were going to come in tonight. I was just looking at the time and thinking,
Yeah, VE1 KEV, V1 Zulu Bravo. Good evening, Kevin. Good evening, everybody on frequency. I usually
trying to wait until the slow time. I know it's getting close to the end, and that sounds like it's going really well, so it's good to hear. And thanks for checking me in, V1 Zulu Bravo.
Good stuff. Thanks, Mike, for the check-in there. 7-3, have yourself a great evening there as well. And a good week. That's the bottom of our list. Anybody else that would like to check in to the Westcumb 2-meter Rick Memorial net? V1KV.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-ray.
Echo 1, Papa Juliet Whiskey.
V1 Bravo X-ray Kilo.
Alrighty, 3 more there. V1 Zulu X-ray. V1KV. Come on in, Brad.
V1 KEV with the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net. V1 Zulu X-ray. Very good evening, Kevin. And I'm just reading a little ticker tape on my bottom of my Davis weather station here. It says, "Hold on to your hats." We just had a gust here, a little over 63 clicks, and the temperature is +8 here, Kevin. And I've seen a couple lobster boats off here a little while ago, man. Man, I'm glad I'm on the shore here this evening. They're having a rough out there, I bet you. Thanks, Kevin, for checking me in there. We're checking in on the Sugarloaf repeater here. Good evening to Peter and Lauren there, coming up behind me there. Have a great evening there. V1 KEV with the Rick Sullivan Memorial Net, V1 Zulu X-ray.
Yeah, okay, very good, Brad. Thank you very much for coming in there and giving us a check-in tonight. And it looks like it's 6 degrees, 6.7 degrees, I guess, up here. So on the milder side, I suppose. It was awfully wet, though, today. Rain everywhere. So anyway, needless to say, we got a little wet today. No gusts, though. I mean, 22, I guess, there, but it wasn't nothing too bad here. So hopefully we don't get it. 7-3, Brad. Have a great evening there and a great rest of the week. All right, let's call Peter in. V1 Papa Juliet Whiskey. V1 Kilo Echo Victor. Come on in, Pete.
Again there, Kevin. Good evening to Brad and Lauren coming up behind me there. Yeah, just taking it easy tonight. I got my radio program like I said before, the HT1000, so we're doing good. Going to go down and change some of the frequencies, though, I think. So with that, back to you, Kevin, and everybody have a great week, and we'll talk to everybody next weekend, next Monday.
Yeah, okay, very good, Peter. Thanks again for the check-in there, and 7-3, have yourself a great evening and a great rest of the week. Back down to Parsboro, V1BXK, V1KV. Come on in, Lauren.
Yes, good evening, Kevin, and hello to Peter and Brad here as well, all the other fine operators on the net this evening. Sounds like you got a pretty good net going there, Kevin. Hi. Anyways, not too much more to add. We'll turn it back to you, and I'm working you through the Kirkhill repeater. V1 KEV. This is the E1BXK Parsboro. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, very good, Lauren. Yeah, sounding good as usual there. And have a great evening and a great rest of the week. The bottom of that list. Anybody else who would like to check in? I guess we could make this the second to last call. It's almost 9 o'clock. Second to last call for the Westcumb 2-meter net, the Rick Sullivan Memorial. My call is Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor, and the name is Kevin. And that moment of silence will bring us to the last call. Last call for the Monday night Westcomb Net for this November 15th, 2021. Anybody else like to check in? Last call.
VE1 Alpha Sierra recheck.
Yes, sir. Take her away, Terry. V1 KV.
Where would you like me to take it?
Any way you like.
I was just curious what your count was for tonight.
$38, $39 count myself, I guess. That's not bad. Just shy of 40.
That would go right along with your age. Anyway, thanks very much, Kevin. Sometime I'd like to talk to you on the phone about the Radio Shack 2-meter rig and helping me get that thing on track.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Anytime. You just give me a dingle. I guess that was the last call. Anybody else last call for the Westcomb Net? Last call, V1 KV.
E9 Golf Sierra Bravo.
There's the call sign there. Now I haven't heard in a little bit. V9 Golf Sierra Bravo. V1 KEV, you come on in.
Kevin, hi everyone on the Westcomb Net. I heard you say, name was Terry you were talking to, you said you had 39. Now you got 40. There you go. You're getting older. Anyway, one more for your book. Take care, Kevin. Take care all. VE9 Golf Sierra Bravo.
Well, thank you very much, Gary. I do appreciate it for sure. Like hearing from you. Have a great evening and a great rest of the week. 7-3. That, my friends, will be the conclusion of the Westcomb Net. I would like to thank each and every one of you guys that checked in tonight. Also like to say thank you to the owners and operators, technicians that keep the system maintained and running for us. Without you guys, you know, we wouldn't have too much. Anyway, this gives us about an hour or so on Monday nights to conduct the Westcomb Net. I'll be back in a couple seconds there to start downlinking the repeaters. Thanks again, everybody. 7-3, V1 KEV.
Great job, Kevin.
Thanks, Vern.